Alright guys, today I want to talk to you about basically, you know, gains, basically. You know, I want to talk to you about gains and trusting other people and what they say, basically. Basically, I'm here at church right now, I'm supposed to be in there worshiping. I was in there for a bit, but had this on my mind for a bit, So I want to talk to you about, let's do gains first. Let me ask you this. Was it worth you joining a real life game? You think those people that are actually in real life games, you think they're going to care for you? You think they're going to care what you think? You think they're going to be there for you all the time? Trust me, they're not. Because I almost joined in one back then, I almost joined a real life game, Well, based on when I say I almost joined, I was one, but not anymore, I backed out before I messed up my life. Because once you're in a game, always a game. Basically, when you're in a game, there's no leaving it, There's no leaving it. You're in there for life. That's your new life, basically, Because once you leave, because basically, when you're in a game, let me ask you this. What you have to do with them is what they're doing. Basically, you gotta be a follower of those people, basically, So if they smoke, you smoke. If they run, you run. If they shoot, you shoot. And you say, oh, that I'm backing down and all that stuff, even though you're already in it. The one thing they're gonna do, man, put their hand on your shoulder and say, watch your back, because they can pull up anywhere and any time and shoot you right there and then, because they know that you betrayed them, So I'm letting you know, man. What was it worth? Is it worth killing yourself? What's it worth? It's worth nothing. Those people ain't gonna care for you. The only person that will care for you is God. That's the only person that will be there for you is God. That's the only person that you can depend on. You can't depend on someone else saying, oh, hey, can you help me with this? You can't depend on your friend. You can't. Okay, let me speak to you about trust. Don't trust anybody, man, around these streets, because basically people that I knew for probably like 5 or 6 years stabbed me in the back. They ended up calling the cops, and I'm not going to tell you what that reason was. So, but yeah, but I gotta go court and all this stuff, and it's horrible, but it's okay. But that's all I'm saying, man. Be careful who you trust. Be careful who you hang around with. Because once you trust that person, they're just going to automatically stab you in the back. So, I just want to let you know, man. Be careful who you trust. But, you can't really trust no one around these streets. Let me tell you that. You can't trust no one. The only person you can trust is Jesus, man. He's always there. He always has your back. So, but yeah, that's all I want to talk to you about, man. It was about trusting and trusting people's families, man. Like, basically, my friend's family, they stabbed me in the back, basically. They used me, basically. Don't let no one use you. Don't, like, if someone says, hey, buy me this, or take me here, take my girlfriend here, then they're automatically using you. They're using you from your car because they're more educated than you are, basically. They're more intelligent, basically. I don't know what that means, but yeah. So, but basically, that's what I'm trying to get y'all to see, man, What I'm going through right now is this, man, I have a lot of stuff, man, that I went through, man. I might share it one day, I might share it on YouTube. Just put a comment down below if you want me to share my testimony, my full testimony. It's a long story, dude, I'm telling you. It's like a 100-minute video, basically. But just leave a comment down below, see what you think, and because I gotta get back in here and worship, man. But hope y'all understand, man. Just don't trust no one, man. it's not worth you joining a game because you're depressed and sad. And if you are, then ask God. God, help me through this struggle. Because it's not worth you killing yourself because you're depressed. And because those people, once you, I'm going to tell you this. Basically, you got to make a commitment. You got to make a commitment to join in the game. Let me tell you so y'all understand. You know, one thing they're going to tell you, they're going to say, if you want to join, they're going to say, you got to make a commitment. And a commitment is, you know, what a commitment is, it's a thing. It's where they say you got to kill someone or rob something to join a game, like a store or something. And I wasn't worth doing that, you know. I wasn't worth just screwing up my life. Because basically all they do, you know, all they do is sell all this dope and all that stuff, man. You know? I'm speaking out truth, hopefully, God. But, yeah, but at 4 in the morning, you know, they back then told me that at 4 in the morning I'll be getting up and selling that. But I was like, no, then that's when I backed out before I ended up in jail, and I didn't want to do that, you know. So that was back then whenever I stopped going to church. But I'll tell you about that some other time. It's my testimony at least. But I'm just trying to keep you out of my footsteps, man. You know, from going to court and all this stuff, man. You know, trying to keep you out of that footstep of trusting someone, even though they've been your friends for a long time. Doesn't matter. Let them go. Even though, let's say, they stab you in the back, and you keep going back to them, the more you go back to them, the more they're going to stab you in the back. Because them friends, or so-called friends, they don't care about you. They don't care about themselves. So, yeah, those people right there, man, they don't even care about you, dude. I'm telling you about the truth. They don't even care about you. Most people do, man. Most friends will care about you, but most won't. Like the friends that, you know, betrayed me and all this, man, you know? So, that are against me, basically, for no reason. So, but, I hope y'all have a blessed day, and yeah, just trying to get a little heads up, man. Just watch out who you trust, keep your head up, and be sure to keep an eye out of what they're doing with you and your money, you know? If they say buy this, or buy this for me, or buy this for my girlfriend, don't. Because then they're just using your money. Just because they don't have money doesn't mean you don't, just because they don't have money doesn't mean you don't have to give in. Because the more you give in, and the more you're kind to them, the more they're just going to be like, okay, buy me this then. And then you buy something else, you know? So basically they're just using you for your money. Trust me, it's happened to me. And, yeah. So, basically, it's just you're going to use you for money. Just don't give in. Give out. That's what I'm trying to preach about, you know? Give out. And, you know, about trust and all this stuff, man, you know? Don't give in. Give out. You know? Even though they ask you like 30 or 40 times to buy you this, say no. So, but they keep telling you, man, to buy this for me and all that stuff, then, you know, then that's not a friend. I'm telling you, that's not a friend. So, but a friend is worth someone that's always there for you, you know, that always has your back, that doesn't ask you, hey, buy me this, you know. So that's what I'm trying to get. I hope you understand what I'm trying to get at, you know, at least about trust and all this stuff, you know? But you know, I hope you understand. So, all right, peace.